This is my interactive video number 2. So, do I know what my next step is after graduation? I kind of do and kind of don't. I know for sure that I'm moving back to Knoxville, Tennessee to get married to my fiance who currently works there. I actually have a job interview lined up for next week with a local clinic in Knoxville that will send me to a secondary school as well as work in the clinic. And so I am hoping to see how well that interview will go to determine if I go with that group. I'm also going to try to apply for another group that's also in Knoxville, that's actually through a hospital, but will also send me to a secondary school and possibly work within their clinic. I'm not really sure about that job yet. I do have to talk to some other people who do work there currently to kind of understand really what, how athletic training is with it being at the hospital. How do I feel about it? I feel super anxious and nervous about it, just because it's been a while since I've had a job like that. When I took my year off after I graduated from college, I did have my job as a CNA, but it has now been 2 years since I have had a full-time job, and I am very nervous about, stepping in as a new clinician and being on my own, especially at a high school. I'm going to be more than likely the head person there, unless they put me at one of the bigger schools that does have 2 ATs, but I highly doubt it. So yeah, I am very anxious and nervous about it, but I'm also excited to be out there on my own. The BOC prep is going okay. It still is a struggle getting home from clinic to try and study, especially since now, we just finished our hip and spine class. And now my motivation for studying is low, even though now I actually do have a little bit more time on my hands to study. But it is hard not be motivated because of the fact that I'm almost done with school. I'm ready to be done with school. But having this job interview lined up and the other possible one lined up, it has excited me about the BOC and getting it done so that I am really fully prepared to go into the possible job opportunities that I have. I'm not sure if I am where I want to be. I feel, I have people tell me all the time that I'm going to be okay in the BOC and all of this different stuff, but in my mind, I'm just not feeling like I am where I should be. But, I'm trying my best to kind of just stick to my study plan and hope that it is actually staying in my brain or, getting rewired in my brain to remember all of this stuff that I have done since, or, have not done since the first semester, even though I have done it in clinic, but maybe not the necessary specific things that the BOC may be looking for. So I'm just hoping that, by the April 1st through April 6th dates of the BOC, I'm hoping that I will be where I need to be. I do feel like studying the Arnheim principles book outline along with the practice test and the position statements, the 10 for 10 PowerPoints that are on the NATA website, along with the PowerPoints that you guys have provided on our modules page for review. I'm hoping that is going to be enough. Please tell me if it's not, and I can, try to figure out other ways to study. But I feel like I'm making my way to where I want to be with my BOC prep. And I'm hoping that spring break doesn't, lessen that more than what it is. So yeah.